Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the art of fear, breaking down a concept for a psychological horror short film that will leave you checking under your bed. This is a project I've been crafting called The Breathing Room, and I'm going to walk you through the script, scene by scene, so you can feel the terror build right alongside me. This isn't just about jump scares. It's about creating a dense, suffocating atmosphere that crawls under your skin and stays there. So, turn down the lights, get comfortable, and let's explore the chilling world of the breathing room. Our story opens in a dark, silent apartment bedroom. The clock on the nightstand glows with the numbers 2:43 a.m. The camera drifts slowly over the bed, where our main character, Ethan, is asleep. The only sounds are the gentle hum of a ceiling fan and the whisper of wind outside. It's a picture of perfect tranquility. And then, it shatters. A new sound fills the room. It's breathing deep, slow, and unnervingly wet. It sounds like it's right next to him. Ethan's eyes snap open. He listens, his heart beginning to pound. The sound is impossibly close, yet the space beside him is empty. He sits up, confused and on edge. The air feels heavy, thick, as if the very oxygen is being displaced by something unseen. Ethan fumbles for his phone. The screen illuminates his face, confirming the time. 2:43 a.m. He switches on the flashlight, a sharp beam cutting through the dusty air. The light dances across the familiar objects of his room. The walls, a mirror, his desk. And finally, it rests on the old, imposing wooden wardrobe in the corner. As the beam hits the wardrobe, the air turns noticeably colder. His flashlight flickers violently, and a shiver runs down his spine. He forces out a whisper, his voice trembling. "Hello, is someone there?" The only response is the silence, quickly followed by that same horrifying breathing. This time, it feels like it's coming from right behind him. The shadows on the wall seem to stretch and twist, moving independently of any light source. Every instinct is screaming at him, but he knows he has to find the source. He has to know what's in the room with him. Driven by a mix of terror and a desperate need for answers, Ethan slowly approaches the wardrobe. Each footstep seems to echo unnaturally loud in the suffocating silence. We get a close-up on Ethan, and trembling as he reaches for the ornate handle. With a deep breath, he pulls. The door groans open with a deafening creak, revealing nothing but deep, empty darkness inside. He scans the interior with his flashlight, a wave of relief washing over him. But it's short-lived. The camera tilts just slightly, and his flashlight beam catches them. Small, gray handprints, smeared on the inside of the wardrobe door. They look disturbingly fresh. Ethan gasps and stumbles backward, his flashlight beam shaking uncontrollably. Then, a soft whisper slithers through the air, seeming to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. "Why did you wake me up?" Ethan spins around, his light cutting wildly through the dark. The room is empty, but the whisper comes again, this time closer, more intimate, as if spoken directly into his ear. "I was sleeping inside." A new sound begins, a sickening, dragging noise from under his bed. Ethan freezes, paralyzed by fear. The camera slowly tilts down, revealing the dark space beneath the bed frame. And then, something begins to crawl out. It's a pale, unnaturally thin creature, its limbs moving at impossible angles, its joints cracking with each movement. Its eyes are crudely stitched shut, but its mouth is wide open in a permanent, silent scream. Ethan's flickering flashlight reveals the creature only in brief, nightmarish flashes. He scrambles backward toward the door, his only escape. He grabs the handle, twisting it frantically, but it won't budge. It's locked from the outside. A close-up on Ethan's face shows pure, undiluted terror, sweat glistening on his brow. His own ragged breathing starts to sync with the creature's slow, rasping inhales. The creature slowly, painfully, pulls itself to its full height, its bones snapping audibly into place. It turns its head towards him, and in a hollow, dead voice, it whispers, "You woke me up, Ethan." In a desperate act of self-preservation, Ethan grabs a nearby lamp and hurls it at the creature. The bulb explodes, plunging the room into near-total darkness. The only light left is the dim, forgotten glow of his phone on the floor. A long, distorted shadow passes over the small pool of light the creature is moving. A whisper echoes through the blackness, filled with a twisted sense of loneliness. "Stay with me. I've been alone for so long." As Ethan's eyes adjust, the phone's light reveals something on the wall he hadn't seen before. Dozens of faces, crudely painted in what looks like ash and dried blood. All of them have their eyes stitched shut, and their mouths open in silent screams. Ethan lets out a choked cry and stumbles backward, crashing into the mirror on the wall. It shatters into a spider web of cracks. In the fractured reflection, he sees the creature standing right behind him, a grotesque smile spreading across its face. But when he spins around, the real creature isn't smiling. Not yet. Then, slowly, its lips curl upwards, mimicking the reflection. Now, it whispers, "You'll never sleep again." The phone clatters from his hand, its light extinguished. Total blackout. The final sequence jumps to the next morning. The sun streams into the apartment, a stark contrast to the night's horrors. Police and concerned neighbors are gathered by the open doorway of Ethan's bedroom. The room itself looks strangely normal. The bed is untouched, the shattered lamp the only sign of a struggle. The air is still and silent. The camera glides slowly, ominously, toward the wardrobe. An officer cautiously opens it. The inside is now covered with hundreds of those small, gray handprints, and scratched crudely into the wood of the words, "I'm still breathing." The officer leans in closer, a look of confusion on his face. He hears it. A faint, wet breathing sound. Freezes. And then, the wardrobe door begins to swing shut. Slowly, deliberately, all by itself. The final shot is a tight close-up on the door as it clicks shut, plunging the interior back into darkness. The breathing sound grows louder, more present, and as the screen fades to black, one final, chilling whisper echoes, "Don't wake me again." And that's the script for the breathing room. Goal is to create a sense of inescapable dread, using sound design, lighting, and slow, deliberate pacing to build a horror that's more psychological than visceral. It's about the fear of what's unseen, the violation of your safest space, and the idea that some things, once woken, can never be put back to sleep. What did you think? What parts of this script gave you the chills? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and your feedback is incredibly valuable. If you enjoyed this deep dive into horror storytelling, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and try to sleep well tonight.